Hello and greetings on yet another Devs and Hodlers meeting. We are live with number 102 of Devs and Hodlers meeting, as I said. And as you know, my name is Mikołaj. With me, we got our devs and Mr. Orłosz as well. We got two Barteks here.
Hello.
We got our usual team. And we're gonna give you some updates on amazing news from the site. That's one thing, from the platform. And the other thing is basically what is going on behind the scenes. Last week we told you about the Cashify. You're gonna be able to buy BKSB with your own cash, like physical cash. In Poland, which is a very cool partnership. Not only that, because it's going to be a lot of cool stuff for the community as well, including some crazy statistics. And we know you love stats. We know you love drafts. You love when our devs are showing you all these numbers and stuff. So we're going to give you more numbers, most likely sometime in the future on our platform. So yeah, go over, check it out. You can obviously find some instructions here on the bigshortbets.com to join the community, join the groups, and join the Wall Street bets actually against them on the bigshortbets.com over here. So as you know, we had a blast, not literally, but yeah, here in Poland. As you know, we are the Polish folks here behind the project. And President of the United States was here just a couple of days ago. He had a speech, he had a meeting, he had a secret meeting in Kiev, which was well done, well played, GG. And as you know, it's going to be 1 year tomorrow of the Russian invasion, which overturned some stuff. This year was tough on the market, but if you shorted well, the gains are on you. And as you know, you're going to be able to short sometime soon on the platform as well. The guys are here testing the oil industry. They are testing the NASDAQ. We showed you that a couple of weeks ago as well. And the tests are going. So you can go to the bigshortbets platform. You can go to the market. You can claim your test tokens and try it out yourself.
Yes, and as well as you may know, we recently launched a research team. In the bigshortbets, and as far as I know, the things are going pretty well. We are preparing to release two solid reports in 2023 about maybe some companies in Poland or maybe some projects in Poland, like a really broad report. I mean, I cannot disclose any details on that because this is not really my part, but I'm partially also involved in that due to that fact that I participated in for example, Luna research during the Luna crash when we researched about the possible collapse of the ecosystem and stuff like that. So I'm pretty confident with my research what I do. So I'm also involved with that. But I'm not involved in those reports because stock market in Poland isn't my thing. But I know that those guys and girls are doing a pretty solid work, pretty solid job, and I can't wait to see effect on that. Probably it's gonna be obviously on bigshortbets, but it's gonna be something big. We are trying to do something, the same stuff that Bindenberg research done with for example, Adani. Recently, you may or may not know that they researched that they whole shell companies was just a big pile of crap and pyramids and stuff like that. And due to that fact, they managed to short it pretty well. So we are trying to maybe do something similar, maybe not the same. 100% the same, but something similar, and this is something what we're gonna work on as a bigshortbets research team.
The exchange market of Poland is a hot thing lately. we spoke with folks from the United States. They had a visit with the president. I had the opportunity to go and be on the president's speech. I spoke with some folks. They are saying that the Polish economy is hot. Even the president said that in his speech. Well, few things. First of all, if you're trying to invest in Poland, that's one thing. He said it's safe. NATO is safe. There was a Bucharest 9 meeting as well, not only the presidents of Poland and the United States, but also all the eastern flank of NATO has met up and tried to focus on what will be the plan in case of emergency, in case of any kind of invasion or what so. So even the American Westinghouse had a meeting with the Polish folks to talk about the brand new atomic plant in Poland and the economic opportunities that are getting. As you know, there is a big airport in Germany called Ramstein, and it's the American army airport, which is a very important hub on the eastern flank, and it's going to be somewhere in Poland soon, because we are going to be a supply chain of what is going on in the front of Ukraine and the eastern flank. The Poland is the biggest player here, and what I heard is actually, they are trying to think of so many industries about Nvidia and Intel chips, microchips being made here in Poland, but also the batteries for the EVs and maybe some kind of weapons and ammunition as well. This is what the British folks said, not the Americans. But the Americans are also saying about this kind of stuff. As you know, there is an Amazon plant, but it's a lot of controversy over here. So there is going to be probably some gains, I guess, maybe. Don't listen to me, on the Polish market if you're into it, but it's going to be, has to do something with the US folks. So it's worth seeing, noticing, and watching what is going on between US dollar and the Polish zloty in the nearest future, that's for sure. On the other hand, we're gonna go over just from some news and
Yeah, I would like to just add something to the research team because
yes, go
you need to
ahead.
remember, guys, they are not only responsible to prepare very long and detailed report for you, they are as well very active right now on the platform. You can imagine that the research team that we created is they are, let's say, like a group, the special group, the special division of our project that we decided that there will be people ready to just provide you more content and more interesting stuff on the platform. So guys, you can use them, you make your own decision based on this information, but first of all and most important is you should gratitude them with your reaction app, beta app for them, because I think they are doing tremendous job, and yeah, and they should just get the reward in this way, because right now many of those very active accounts right now, they are unranked. So I think we should help them to just see that
that's very important what you're saying.
Yeah,
yes,
the reputation that we should just be, just a quick reminder, because this was month that we never mentioned that again. You remember that there is the reputation rank, right? Or for each user, and the new users, the reputation rank just change the visibility of your baits, how important you are, and how, let's say, how platform is thinking that you are valuable, a source of information for everybody, right? And one of the changes that we would like to discuss is that we just realized there is no, regardless but as well the new people behind the research team, as well many new accounts, they are quite active right now, but they are unranked and so on. So we decided that temporary, the default view of the main view of the baits will be sorted from newest to oldest, instead of sorted that based on the of the factor that we are counting in the bag, based on your reputation, reactions, and many things like that. So guys, I think you should go there. It will be much easier to find variable information from new guys, and they will be right now in a chronological order. Of course,
Mhm.
there is a still option. I think we will share that you can change that to the previous view, because there is a filter, many custom filters you can just apply to the view. But
I'm
of
gonna
course,
share my screen and you
yeah.
can still
Cool.
and you
Yeah,
can
sure.
test.
But
And
one thing what Bartek said is that just look at it. The devs, they cannot give you ranks even to their own research team. It has to be done by yourself. That's one thing.
Yeah.
that's true.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Citral, we're gonna go over and see what's on your screen. There it is. We are back to the platform.
Yes, as Bartek mentioned, we changed the default sorting screen, like you can see now. For now, the newest is first view. So, if you log into the platform, if you are here first time, before most popular one was the first. Now the
Okay.
newest first is a default one. So you can imagine like every time you log in on the platform, you have the newest information first. If you
Mhm.
want to check the information from most popular users, like custom week or something like this from our platform, most honorable users,
Mhm.
you can still change it to the popular one, most popular one, and the scoring um, algorithm should display you the most popular one baits on our platform, but not popular, not most popular one from the whole the time, only that separate part of time, like 24 hours or different period of time. It's not like a baits with the big amounts of bait up or something like this. It's not how scoring works. But
Mhm.
I think we have one big devs and holders meeting with Pavel, and he described how our scoring work.
Yeah.
So
Social
if you want
scoring.
to
Yeah.
learn something new, if you want to check how mathematics work in this algorithm, you can check that. That's one episode from devs and hodlers.
Please do
Okay,
so.
yes, yeah, like this is to related to that research group as you Bartek mentioned. Okay, so we had some new changes, maybe not changes, but we fixed some things. As you know, or maybe you don't know, like if you add your bets, we have a problem with the edit of your bait.
Mhm.
For the new users and for now for all of the users, we have the fifth feature which calls like edit your bait, but it only works for 5 minutes after you creating a bait. So after you creating a bait, and like here, but I can paste test and add the test hashtag. Then after I publish the bait, I can still edit that bait, but only 5 minutes. And where you can find that bait? You can find that bait on your profile. So if you go to your profile, um, should be like here. It should be like first bait of your list of the baits, because that list is sorted for the from the newest one, and you can click the one extra button which is a pen here, edit your bait, then change something. You have 5 minutes for it, and after that 5 minutes, the after count is down, the bait gonna appear on the main view on the newest first list.
Mhm.
So we have problem with that. We have also problem with links, because if you write something that in um, it creates a link. So as you
Mhm.
can see here, we change it in the editor. It's not a link anymore. So if you want to use that in the text or something like this, it's no problem. Um, we already fixed it, so it's on the platform right now. Okay, so let's go to the market.
Oh,
On the market.
amazing.
As
Let's
you can
go.
see, as you can check, we deploy new oil contract. So it's contract, it's contract straight from CME.
Oh, the oil.
What?
It looks like a heartbeat.
What the
Heartbeat.
fuck is this chart?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, probably. But as you can see, the data from here from the market, it's end of the day data. So chart is only so it is only 1 day chart. So this is the candle from the 22th of February. So it's not the newest candle. So probably oil charts not look the same anymore.
Oh, but it's monthly. It's monthly one.
No, no,
Daily.
it's
It's
day. It's one
daily.
day
Daily.
period.
Oh my god, it doesn't look manipulated at all. It looks like
Right?
totally 100% normal chart. Like,
But if you can see,
Legit, no scam.
Oracle price
Yeah.
came straight from the CME, so it's like a $2 higher than this point.
Are you gonna get your own price at a gas station anyway?
Yeah, so a new contract is deployed. You can you can test it, you can trade it. In the future, we want to deploy 2 contracts at the one time. If we have like a 1 month contract, we're gonna deploy 2 contract at the same time for this month and next month. And then after one contract just be expired, we deploy a new contract for the new month to the
Two
future
months
month.
ahead. 2
Yeah,
months ahead.
2 months ahead.
And I would let just everybody for maybe less or more experienced guys from the market what we are doing, something like that, because you aware of that or not, the rolling contracts, the day of the rolling contracts is the most important. Sometimes you have some strategy that is based on placing position on a subsequent month contracts. This means if I am playing in February, I already have some positions on certain price levels on a March contracts to secure my position. And we just decided that we don't want to create only the current contract, but we'll be creating ahead few contracts to make sure that there will be more option strategy, more strategic approach to the market and as well on our platform like it's on the CME, and thanks to that there is more speculative area and environment thanks to that. So yeah, so this is why we're going in this way, and this is based on the feedback that we receive from more experienced traders than us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Let's go.
That's right. So as I mentioned to the guys before, we don't have a lot of updates in today. We add some fixes. New releases are already live on our platform, so you can check, you can test it, you can trade on the new oil market. So probably in the near future we're gonna add that future what I mentioned with the new markets. Our automatic deploy for the new markets like for 2 months ahead, because like we want to have the similar mechanisms that traditional market have. Then probably in the next week too, we're gonna add the ticker mechanism for you. Tick mechanism. Ticker is a market only name. So tick mechanism we added in the new in the next week probably. So expect big release in the next 2 weeks.
And yeah, and guys, as well, we are focusing on things that we just mentioned, right? Like bridges and the nodes, environment, and the options to create them by you. Bartek, I just sent you the link. I think we can link it. So as always, we try to link you some new information.
So I want to put it on the screen.
Yeah, you can just add it to the website.
Okay.
This is the website, right? So you can just open
Mhm.
it. Yeah, guys, this is the global.safe. Sorry, save.global, right? This one. Yeah,
Save
save
dot
global. Yeah, this is the URL. This is the partner that we have option. Let's say a possibility to work with, thanks to our cooperation with the VU network, and yeah, and they are one of the very interesting features. That means that they have multi-signature contracts that they can be bridges, and it means that you're able to just secure some pools of the coins on your smart contract by signing them with more than one private key. So it means that the exposure or maybe hack attack, for example, from main application doesn't mean that the breach is in a danger, right? So there is some mistakes in the future. We are assuming that there will be never any breaches to our application, but in case of situation like that, we would like to have solutions like that will make harder for them to get to the funds. And thanks to that, it's almost impossible to get to the funds. Of course, there's one scenario where they can get the access to the funds, but in this case, they will need to hack everybody who is responsible for whole contracts. This means that, for example, it will be Rafał Zaorski, founder, our API, for example, me, and some biggest Gov members. And you can imagine that it will be hard, right? First of all, you need to identify the addresses that they are, who is who, and try to aim the attack to them. Of course, it's possible, but it's likely closer to the zero, right? So yeah. So, and you can read more about them. Like I said, they are in this area. They are a little bit smarter than we are, so we would like to use them. But they are happy that we are as well, and because they as well in cooperation with the new WU network. So you can see that this is the first time when we already have some investors. We have already some organization that they are putting their money in a stake, and they as well provide us resources that they know, and I think we should use them, right? And as well, regardless, and I will fluently go to the question from the chat.
Oh,
We know
yes.
that there's getting to the big crypto
Asia.
because they have approval for China. It's financial center, and are you planning to go there and get cooperation with the local investors? So, besides the WU network as well, we are cooperating with the Definity Foundations. They are they are responsible for Internet Computer Protocol (ACP) that we are working with, and they as well create with us the strategy how we can use them. Not use, but with them, just go a little bit further to the east, right? To the east, the United States, to the East Europe, and so on. But to the west, we are still looking for the possibilities. But like I said, we don't want to say more about it. But there is options that they as well have big. Let's say the Definity say that there was a big initiative going on their hands, and they will take us as a part of the Europe representatives, and maybe thanks to that we go there with them, because if we go as a bigshortbets without any a little bit support, then we will be one of the many projects, right? But with the names and with some hackathons going on, or maybe some presentations, conferences, anything like that, and we will be, let's say, included to the main event, then it will be much easier for us, and we would like to just cooperate. So like we said, we are looking for corporations like VU, like ACP, Definity Foundation, and then one of the first things is that, guys, we will help you with whatever you would like to, but our first not the requirement, but our need is that you will help us to go to the east and to the west, and they're giving us a lot of tips and support, and we would like to use them. But like always, we need to, it's things that needs a time to set up, right, Maciek? Because you're mainly just responsible for that, and sometimes you need to a little bit longer wait for decisions and things to prepare, because initiatives like that, they are never just prepared in a days, right? They sometimes take a week. But the good news is that we already opened the door, and we need a little bit more time to just go through them.
Exactly. Enough said.
Enough said. So are there
As well, you can
Yeah.
imagine that there will be some events coming. I think, Maciek, we can just leak something. And in Poland, that
Okay.
because you need to remember that they sometimes come to us. Okay, we will help you with the, for example, East Europe, West, East. I mean, United States. But
Yeah.
some
What
they
about
say, okay,
Asia?
guys, but you. Yeah, Asia as well, but they said, but guys, you have very good, because you need to remember that one of the things that they are very we are proud of, and they are saying that is how we approach the community, and they say that we would like to be part of our community as well. So I think, Maciej, you can link something about the initiative that will be in Poland with our help, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So we always aim to like bring the value to the community and bring the value to us. So
Always.
we don't want to sell you off like as a
Yes.
head or something like that to other projects. But we want to make sure that if we cooperate with someone, it want to bring the value to the community, so bigshortbets community, and that community traders like in Poland that's somehow connected with bigshortbets. And so that's what we done with Cashify. It was the first step. Maybe maybe the Cashify itself isn't brand as big as possible, but it already enabled the possibility to, for example, trade bigshortbets tokens in their locations, or they have also option for this mobile exchange. So that you call them and they come to you to exchange change the tokens to cash. And with that possibility also will be possible to change this BSB tokens. So with this simple partnership, we allowed us to in the whole area of Poland, and not only because they are also expanding to other countries like Ukraine, Czech Republic, and so on. There's also gonna be stationary exchanges there, so there will also be possible to like exchange those BSB tokens there. And so this is one of the value that was brought to the community. Second thing was that they also gonna be part of the tokenomics, so they're gonna be active in this buyback and burn stuff. But this is what we announced in terms of the Cashify. But in terms of the value, what we think about the WU, because WU hasn't been. We already told you that we're gonna partnership here. We already told you that we're gonna partnership with them. Because this is what we do here. We do sometimes we do inside info, but right now we are preparing to the full communication, and we want to also utilize their communication channels as much as possible as they want to utilize ours. So what does mean? What does mean is that we're gonna introduce bigshortbets to the WU community and WU to the bigshortbets community.
Okay.
Second thing, we're gonna share the communication channels in terms of our partnership. What is it one about? It in many different forms. Maybe we're gonna bring make some content on YouTube. Probably there gonna be some Twitter Spaces on the WU channel, so they have huge reach. So it's gonna jump off with. It's gonna be huge help in terms of the international community to bring it to bigshortbets. But what is more, we are planning right now on making some shared event in the March. The first event is that we are planning to do will be some workshops on trading, but we are talking like solid workshops because they have a huge office in Warsaw and they have a huge trading floor. And they are telling me that they are gonna leaving this office. So hey, let's make some like use of that office and of this trading floor, and we want to make some workshops that will actually change, not only hear about the trading, but actually see some things in like face to face. We're gonna see some like professionals trading, for example, teaching you how to scalp. We're gonna be some trading competitions. So we are now planning everything, but I think it's really cool for like Polish trading community to see how it works. Maybe some market making from like professionals, like Kronos Trading Group and so on. They are liquidity providers, and also there will be panel for bigshortbets research. That is going to be how to make market research, how to make some simple like standard like OSINT stuff, this kind of stuff, and how to use it on the market to gain advantage on market. And we also want to like push this idea, because they also going to be this liquidity providers on the platform. We want to be them. Maybe not WU directly, but somehow some part of the ecosystem, especially from like the
Because-
Kronos trading group. They are specialized in market making and the liquidity providing. And this is like when I came to their office and I said like, hey, we are building like one-to-one CME, but you're gonna be trading in USDC. The first thing he said like, great.
When?
I won't have to like changing, so I won't have to exit the USDT, for example, exit the stable to like dollars to trade on like conventional markets. It's going to be directly for them, like it's within one stuff, you know. So it's going to be, you will be able to trade crypto and trade CME markets with conventional markets with using the same tokens, like we are talking the same stables, you know. And this is for them, is like when they heard about it, like those guys that sit, you know, they have like 6 monitors, and they said like they heard about like CME stuffing on bigshortbets, that they will lit. And this is the people that we aiming for, you know. Like obviously there will be possible for like some standard conventional traders, but this CME standards enable us to like invite and you know, invite some really specialized traders and like some entities, for example, like whole Kronos trading room. They will be able to trade that they won't have to exit the crypto, and they will gonna be trade the conventional markets like Nasdaq, oil, and stuff like that. So for them, like this is the value that I for example, it was hard for me to understand at the beginning what is the purpose of the CME, but the big players, the big banks, the big investment funds, and so on, they play on this kind of market. You know, they don't play on perpetual markets on Binance. They play on CME markets on some you know, strange stuff. Like we are talking like solid players, and this is what the game is about.
Yeah.
Okay.
The big short
And
bets
I
game.
think you partially answered the question how you provide the liquidation, the liquidity to the market, and as well how they will be integrating with us and so on. So guys, let's just go further with that. Of course, Rafał Zorski with many funds, hedge funds from the Poland, they already just announced that they will be part of it. Of course, they already aiming for some certain markets that we are asked to create. And so I cannot promise that all the markets will be deep in the same way. Let's say the liquidity will be the same for all the markets, but the Kronos group just say that they will be providing the liquidity as well. So we already have, let's say, around 4 or 5 big players that they are ready to put money as liquidation for liquidity to the certain markets, and yeah. So for the first market that will happening on a let's say on a platform, they will be very huge, right? I will be quite surprised how many dollars they are there on a buy and sell walls, and they will be providing the market and animating that. And of course, it's a very good Jan Tiger question that how they will using the platform. Yes, we would like to, and we didn't make a decision that if you are quite similar, if you are good in the programming with the Web3 communication, you will be able to create your own application that is creating the transactions without using our UI. So you can automate the trading on a platform, and they will as well use that. And I mean, you can imagine that they have, you know, some certain software that they help them to trade, for example, on a conventional markets. So they would like to just extend that with the, for example, option to integrate the software with our market. So we said, okay, we will create something like that, but it will be public, and all our users will be able to use that. And yeah, so we are creating something that it's based on the feedback from them, but as well it will be beneficial for all of you. So there will be option, Jan Tiger, that you through certain certain calls on a smart contract and APIs from the backend, you will be able to create similar market on your own. And we want to block that because everything is going on the blockchain. So we, you know, for us, it doesn't care if you're using this frontend or not. Of course, it will be great because we put a lot of hard work on that. But if you would like to create your own, I don't know, in a comment line, you would like to just trade in the comment line, just you will be able to do it, right? So
Okay.
so yeah.
So I wanted to add cherry on top. some leak.
Yes, please.
We already test our order book fully on blockchain and work really fast. Like I can say like 5 times or even 10 times faster than our market works right now.
Okay.
So, as you remember our last presentation with Tomek and some information of what he gives you, if we end that solution, that proof of concept, we're gonna give you some environment to test, and then you can check how our market fully on blockchain can work.
That's amazing
Yeah.
news. That's amazing news.
We just
Just
utilize a little bit more Rust. In the past, we just decided that we will be going a little bit more with the Solidity, but after some tests and your feedback and many things, and months of the running of the beta market, we come up with Tomek just come up with more smartened solution, and we are ready to go with that, and it will be, it will be surprised how blockchain markets can be fast, right? But yeah,
all right.
back to
Yeah.
the Robert Kubica is asked when new partnerships, when announcements, guys. When high volume on the big short bet. So guys, we are okay. So let's just make it straight because I am quite yeah. So let's go with that. We are doing our best to make a. You can see that we have announcements. We are working hard. We are not saying any lies. You can see that I can just give you that we already have we are in the queue for 3 VC meetings, and we try to get to them, but everything is, like I said, it's taking time. You need to prepare for them. There's back and forth questions and many things like that. But you can imagine that if we do our work, we create the announcements, we prepared. A year ago we say that you are responsible for content on the platform. Right now we create a group for you to create the content on the platform. But if you won't help us as a community to spread the word, spread the project, tell them people about it, then I can promise you that the dev team is not able to spread the project and make it loud without help of community. We are doing, we prepared the product, we are talking about it, we creating you the content, we are running many things, we try to spread it, but without your support, the reach will be lower than we can achieve without you, right? So you shouldn't say that when the Big Short Bets team will make it louder and more spread to the world. My question is when you as a community take responsibility to your hands and just help us to spread the project.
Yeah, because there is
sometimes we can pay like for somebody for partnership to make announcement to mention about us or something like this. But if you see that that accounts on Twitter, you see like they post ton of shitty project and everything like this, and even their community don't
trust them.
Don't trust them. Don't check that projects.
It's like with the influencers,
Yes, and the best way when you can spread the information about it,
use the platform,
use a platform, share
link the stuff,
link the stuff on your Twitter, on your Facebook, or something like this.
Easy.
As we always mention, like we want to give you the tool what you can use. You can use fully anonymous by using a Tor.
Yeah.
You can use on your mobile. You can use public version if you don't need to be fully anonymous when you share your information. We give you, as I say, that tool. But what do you do with this? Like we want to give that technical value. I think that not every project, especially in crypto, don't have it.
So what are you saying is that the marketing strategy of the project is to first deliver a good basic, not just basic, but good epic product in the first place, and not really focus on, as you said, not really good or fake kind of marketing, like with shitty influencers or what so, but instead.
Let me be honest. Every day I receive 10, 15 messages with Overwatch on the Telegram, on the email with the proposition. Pay us $2,000, $5,000. We will make a video, post, anything you would like.
Uh-huh.
But guys, there is no tokens for free in Big Short Bets. You need to earn for that, for investing and believing in us and be part of the community. And we never pay for untrust and not true connections and corporations. Never. This money will be put in a project. This money will be put on a Uniswap pool, but never in the hands of bad actors that would like to just make content on you and just get a free money.
But
Amazing.
let's take it from the other side. You know how that people research the project and write to you to ask about the money or something like this. They know we are a strong project. We have a money. We have big pool. They just research CoinGecko or something like this. Go to our Telegram, then send a message to the admin. So it's only give us information. Our project is strong, and people can find it really quick.
Yes, and the honest marketing is more valuable for the future of the project, as you mentioned. No bad
It's
actors and
long-term game.
long term. It's a long-term game. This
We're
is
here for more than one all-time high on a Bitcoin, right? We will be here for next 5, 10, 15 years, and I don't want to move my ass anywhere. So
Yes, and speaking
Yeah.
about accessibility to the product, to the whole product, maybe not from the marketing side, but from the user side, we prepare a plan to give you like simple way to maybe not login, but simple way to from the user to type the Big Short Bets in the Google to log into the platform. So. Want to give maybe some updates on our website and things like this to inform you more easily how to join the platform, what is Big Short Bets and things like this, to give you more tools to spread the information, spread the word about Big Short Bets to somebody.
Oh yeah, it's a better strategy for the information campaign, and instead for the new users, because they're gonna hear about the project, but they might get lost or whatever.
We know, like, if
instead
somebody
of
go to our website can see, okay, like how the
where
fuck
to
I
start,
can log in,
yeah, where do I
where
start?
to
Yeah,
start or something like this. Yes,
yeah.
we know that.
And if you
We
give
see a
that
problem
task, and if you give that task to an influencer, they're not gonna manage to do that. Sorry. So what Robert Kubica said. Thanks. Let's go. And we're gonna go from here.
sorry, I just
Yeah.
you just triggered me a little bit with this comment.
Thanks. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
go.
that's a good points you made there, and I think we're gonna finish this stream on this one, because it sums up basically the strategy and the mentality of the team, on how they focus on things and how they choose to operate in the long term, instead of high up, high and low go, fast go, whatever you name it, because there have been many projects either in NFT or crypto that just went high, went low, bye-bye, and no money. Yours money, and we respect your money, because you're gonna use this platform, you're gonna use this market, and they want to make sure you're anonymous, you're safe, and you had a great opportunity to use it. As they said, this is the tool for you, and what else is going on, it's basically all up to you. If you like it, just share it with your friends, show them, tell them, hey, there is a great community, hey, there is a great tool, a market, great team behind it. Show them this live stream. Just come up over, sit with us, just give it a try, watch it 1, 2, 3 live streams. You're gonna find out that the project is basically legit and nobody's moving away. You see all these faces all the time. There's no new people just coming in, leaving, or what. So this is a big solid team doing the tool for you. And with this, we're gonna go over to outro, and we're gonna see you next week, as always, for yet another Devs and Hodlers meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.